Donald Trump and his campaign told us that he didn't know anything about Project 2025.
Listen up, get your pen and pad ready, send this to all your friends. Project 2025 has nothing to do with Donald Trump, his platform, his campaign, or what he wants to do for the future of this country.
But this newly leaked footage suggests that not only does he know about it, but he's actually going to implement it if and when he becomes president.
Expect you to hear 10 more times from the rally, the president, distancing himself from the left's boogeyman of Project 2025.
Yeah. And you're not worried about that?
I'm not worried about it.
Okay.
We hit the deck plates runner, right? There's 4,000 appointees by a president, 4,000 to run the entire government. 1,000 of those, I think, have to be Senate confirmed. But 3,000 can start work day one. Walk through what you guys are doing. I know, and I keep asking, do you work for Johnny or does Johnny work for you, right?
I definitely work for John. So what we're doing with Project 2025 is we're recruiting the MAGA America First Republicans right now so that we can take DC by storm in 2025. We're not going to go in like we did in 2017, where the establishment took over and co-opted much of the personnel of President Trump's administration. We're more prepared this time. We're recruiting grassroots conservatives, and we want all of you, if you want to serve in the next White House.
Politics is dirty, right? And I understand that politicians cannot reveal everything about their plans, and they sometimes have to either embellish or just flat out lie about something. I get that part of it. But this one really seems diabolical. And the reason why I say that is because this is a takeover of the daggone government, like as it is. They literally want to change the government as it is. So let me ask you this question. If you're a patriot, how do you define your patriotism? What makes you a patriot and how is it defined? Is your patriotism rooted in the things of the government, the things of the country, the formulation, the Constitution, democracy, and what the country is made up of? Or is there a different definition of what patriotism means to you? Because what I'm hearing in this plan and what I'm hearing in the leaked information, this is a coup. This is literally the definition of what a coup is, like a takeover of the government. Anyways, I'm going to play the clip for you so you can decide for yourself. You can see what's going on over here. This is mind-boggling. It's blowing my mind, the stuff that I'm hearing from this leaked information. It's blowing my mind, and I don't know if we can call some of these people patriots anymore. We're going to play the clip, but before I do that, welcome to the Billionaire's Mindset. I go by Harry Billion. Thank you for hitting that subscribe button to help this channel grow. Make sure to like the video, hit that bell notification also so that when I upload a video, you'll be one of the first to get it, all right? And if you like the content, make sure to go ahead and share it with a friend or a family member. It's go time.
Expect you to hear 10 more times from the rally, the president, distancing himself from the left's boogeyman of Project 2025.
Yeah. And you're not worried about that?
I'm not worried about it.
Okay.
He's running against the brand. He is not running against any people.
Okay.
He is not running against any institutions. It's interesting. He's in fact not even opposing himself to a particular policy.
Yeah.
He's been at our organization. He's raised money for our organization. He's blessed it from the, I remember walking into our last day in office and told him what I was going to do. So he's very supportive of what we do.
These people are just straight up lying to us. I mean, just straight up lying to us. Why is Project 2025 so important that you want to hide it? What is in 2025 that is so critical that the American people don't know about it? People got to start paying more attention and stop being so gullible. Whether you're on the Democratic side or you're on the Republican side, we got to start looking into these policies, the things that are associated with us. Who can you believe anymore? I always try to read between the lines when a politician is saying something. I've never, ever taken anything that a politician says verbatim. Now, if it has to do with policies, you can look at the policies and see if the policies make sense. It's that in-between stuff. Who's backing you? Who is funding your campaign? Because you can say, yeah, we have donations from mom and pops, but who is actually behind this whole thing? Who are the big donors and what's in it for them? Those are questions we have to start asking ourselves. What's in it for these people? These people don't just give away money. There are policies that are going to be affected. Government contracts are involved. Kickbacks. Hey, my child is trying to get to Harvard or trying to get to an Ivy League. Can you get him in? My son's looking for a job. He just graduated. Can you call somebody? Those type of things are involved. So we understand like, hey, man, I do something for you. You do something for me. I scratch your back. You scratch mine. Yada, yada, yada. When it comes to the big boys, there's something more involved than just, hey, can you please help my child get into a college, or hey, can you help me get a job? Let's keep listening, guys.
I'm very happy with the JD pick. I think it's transformative for sure.
Yeah.
And he's, think of him as a member version of what we do.
Yeah.
So there's no think tank, no policy organization, no battle plan creator other than us for the worldview that I think Donald Trump has and that JD has. The best example is like the campaign selected me to be the platform because of their views on my policy ideas, and they're not running from all of the negativity that I get from the press.
I see. So they haven't been spooked on you as a person, you don't think?
No, I mean, I don't think I'm going to be their transition pick because then they have all these kinds of stories.
Yeah.
But no, the relationship is great.
The head of the Trump transition team has not yet been appointed, but Vogt says that no matter who is named, he'll be able to hand over his Project 2025 battle plans directly.
If it's someone like a Stephen Miller or Bob Lighthizer, then all this stuff gets plugged right in. If it's not, we'll figure it out.
Okay.
Man, this is diabolical. If it's Stephen Miller, if it's this person, then we just hand them over the plan, just execute the plan, put it into practice. Let's go right away. If it's not, then we'll figure it out. We'll find a way to make it happen. If it's somebody a little bit more radical or does not think like us, then we'll figure it out because our guy is in there. And this stuff is like a literal takeover of the government. These people are having conversations behind the scenes to take over the government, to change the government. I don't know if y'all remember when Trump was meeting with the evangelical Christians and he said this.
Christians, get out and vote just this time. You won't have to do it anymore. 4 more years, you know what? It'll be fixed. It'll be fine. You won't have to vote anymore, my beautiful Christians. I love you, Christians. I'm a Christian. I love you. Get out. You got to get out and vote.
With that clip, we were told that Donald Trump was somewhat misspeaking, and even Fox News tried to give him an opportunity to try to clear it up and to let us know that he was not planning no takeover of the government. Donald Trump is fully aware of this Project 2025 takeover. Just vote this time. Get us in there. You won't have to vote again. And then they're talking about a government takeover. This Project 2025 is a changing of the government, implementing things that are going to reshape the government that we know. So if you are a patriot and you're like, oh, I like democracy, I like the opportunity to be able to voice what I got to say. Other countries you go to, they don't give you no chance to protest peacefully. You don't get to say anything about the government or the leader, or you're put in jail. Freedom of speech, freedom of religion, freedom to bear arms. Donald Trump is trying to change all of this. He wants to implement something where you don't vote anymore. We want to take it as political faux pas, a Floridian slip. If I said that correctly, we just want to sweep it under the rug and say, oh, no, it's nothing. Donald Trump was just saying, if you just vote now, I'm going to fix everything and you don't have to vote again. I mean, like, everything's going to be all right. It's not that, guys. It is not that. And I want you to start paying attention. It's not that. Start paying attention, guys. Almost like a puzzle piece. The pieces are coming together. And this leaked footage, guys, is tying a whole lot of these pieces together. Do y'all know what's happening out here? We can't take this stuff lightly, guys. Vogt thought that he was meeting with some big donors. He did not know that these were journalists. These were British journalists doing this. Let's keep listening.
But all of it will be designed for a theory of the case that President, if a battle plan is out there that will do what he wants, there are people like me that have his trust that will be able to get it to him in whatever position we're at, or I could be at Center for New America, but the relationships will be there, the trust level will be there.
And are you going to like rebrand that second phase at all?
For what I do,
yeah,
the brand's not important.
And you're not worried that if it has Project 2025 on, he's going to go like,
No.
and you're not going to publish those.
No.
They go straight to.
Yeah, they're very, very close.
Okay.
Brilliant. It's been an education.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you so much. Yeah.
Anytime.
Thank you very much.
You can show us.
So at the end there, he looks directly into the camera. So it seems like it's one of these either Google glasses or it's one of these Meta glasses where you're looking at the person. It doesn't seem like they have any type of camera, but this is political season. These guys are either way too amateur for this and they don't understand this stuff is going on, but you can't get in a room and start putting your stuff out there. This plays a little bit into white privilege too, man. White guys with a suit on, they can come up to you and say, we're big donors and we're going to give you money and you're going to spill the beans. I wonder if it was anybody else. Black guys with suits on, would you believe them? You probably be like, I don't know. I ain't doing it. Thank you to the white guys for helping us out, all right? Thank you, white people, for using your power for good. Y'all can just put suits on, go to any of these people and be like, hey, we are this and we are that, and they'll believe you because you're a white guy with a suit on. Where is Borat when you need him? Where is Sacha Baron Cohen when you need him? These guys can wear a suit, get a nice haircut, go into rooms that a lot of other people cannot get into. White people, y'all better start paying attention because it's going to be your own that does you in. Now, I mean, this kind of information is going to get a little harder to get. People are going to be a little bit more skeptical to give interviews, but some of this stuff is political season has already been done. Come October, with the October surprises, they're going to keep dropping the footage. This is not it. There's more to this stuff.
Listen up, get your pen and pad ready, send this to all your friends. Project 2025 has nothing to do with Donald Trump, his platform, his campaign, or what he wants to do for the future of this country. Nothing. Donald Trump himself came out and said, I don't even know what this Project 2025 is all about. There are a lot of ideas in here that I find really frightening and that I do not support, period. Anyone who is pushing Project 2025 knows it is a hoax, knows it is a lie, but they are trying to fearmonger.
These people are trying to steal the country. They're trying to take over the country for their own political gain, their own financial gain. They have oligarchs. They have big money people in the different corners of the world. If you remember when Trump was running, he asked the Russians to hack Hillary Clinton's emails. They have these people that they owe money to. Since Trump lost to Biden, he started campaigning and started thinking, I'm going to run again. And I thought to myself, why would he want to do that with all the scrutiny that came the first time he ran for president? And his family had to go through all of this. Why would he want to go through all of that again? He ran for the second time he lost. This is his third time running for president. It could only be something where he owes somebody. Anybody in their right mind who's already a billionaire, somebody who's already a billionaire, don't need the money, has all of these connections in the private sector, in business. Why would they want to put themselves through this political gauntlet all over again? For what? Why would you put yourself through this scrutiny all over again? He has to owe somebody something. The power, like the power that comes with this is far reaching. Government contracts. There's a lot of things that comes with this that we're not thinking about. All of these groups are in it for something. Everybody's in it for something. I'm not just saying just the Republicans, even the Democrats. There's something in it for everybody. For Lord to be sitting here saying Donald Trump knows nothing about it, and then we just saw an interview that says, well, he has to do that because it's not popular. It wasn't well received. And how can this stuff be well received? Are you kidding me? Obviously, it's her job to go out there and say what she's saying to put out the fires, but y'all are lying right in front of our faces. Straight out, just straight lying. Donald Trump knows nothing about this. He finds some of the stuff that's in Project 2025 troubling, and yet it's his plan. That is diabolical, bruh. This is scary stuff. First, they're trying to take over the Capitol. Now they're like, okay, that job, we botched it. Now let's go for the government. Let's go for the whole thing. We tried one time, we didn't succeed. If you didn't succeed the first time, try again. And they're going to keep trying. If you're voting for Trump, I don't know if you like America or not. I can't tell whether you like America. Anyways, listen, guys, make sure to take care of yourself and make sure to take care of each other. I'm Harry B. I'm out.